Welcome to Magic Research Day 1, folks. We are here. I've been excited. I am so excited to play Magic Research 2. Now, I originally played Magic Research 1 on Game, my first channel, and I haven't played it since. But now we're on Game Double Tap, and we are so excited to have this iteration of Magic Research. So definitely want to send a big shout out to the developer. And yeah, you'll be able to find the link to the game in my description. And of course, you guys know what I want you to do. I want y'all to go over there and give it 5 stars. I want you to rate it 5 stars. I want you to leave in the title just this: Game Double Tap. Game Double Tap. Saw it on Game Double Tap, heard it on Game Double Tap, listen to Game Double Tap, play it. I don't care what you put, just put Game Double Tap and write a very glowing description or very, good feedback or whatever things you had issues with in a kind and considerate way. But this developer has always done a spectacular job of bringing out new content, working hard to fix any kind of problems or bugs, working hard on interface and UI kind of issues, which are the same thing, working hard on menus and making accessibility primary. So definitely want to send them a big shout out. And big shout out to My Noise for the lovely little music in the background. It's a little mix between different sound effects and kind of like chill, kind of relaxing, kind of like music and stuff. Those are the kind of things you can do with My Noise. You can find them in my description. And also, if you're looking for a community to hang out, check out Mobile Accessible Games with Aaron Spelker, the YouTube channel, and also the Facebook group. Those are a bunch of folks, kind of Apple Viz vibe that'll take care of you, conversation, stuff like that. And of course, if you want to hang out with yours truly, you can swing by my Discord, Game Double Tap, and we can have a more in-depth conversation. You can drop your STGs in my comments. And hey, a liking a video, especially when it's the first video of a series, really tells me a lot. Tells me that you really want to hear more of the content, you want me to play it more often, and you're really digging it. You're really getting the vibe. All right. So with that first kind of preamble kind of out of the way, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I kind of do with a builder. Want to just melt into the scenery, immerse myself into the game, relax, chill, kind of like that. Get into the game, do a little bit of retro roguing, like understand what's going on, because this is technically a rogue, so it's a rogue builder. There's all kinds of categories. So I'm going to be getting into the retro rogue vibe. So we will be analyzing things. We will be making lots of mistakes. So please don't leave me a comment that goes, "Oh my God, game, you're screwing up everything." Yeah, that's going to happen. But yeah, we're going to not know what to do. We have a lot of things to do. Of course, on a first episode, I like to read all the stories. So if you're not really interested in that, you might have to fast forward like 20, 30 seconds as I listen to the story and listen to the NPCs, analyze it, chat about it, kibitz about it. That's going to kind of happen on a first or second episode. And then as I kind of get the flow, when I come in each Monday on Build It Mondays, I'm just going to come in and start playing. So, but the first couple episodes, let me take my time, get used to the interface, let me get used to the game, let me get used to the flow. I do have some experience with Magic Research, so I kind of know what they want me to do, but it's going to be a new game. And I'm really hoping the dungeon works, because I couldn't really play Magic Research 1's dungeon. It's just kind of didn't work for me. But I'm kind of hoping this one's dungeon will work because I love dungeons. They are absolutely fantastic. So I'm excited. I'm excited to learn a new magic, to pick an element for my school of magic. I'm excited about building my beautiful magical institution, school. It's going to be so, excuse me, Ribbit, very, very, very cool. So we have some lovely magic coffee, which should get us going. Got a fan blowing on us, which you shouldn't notice because I have my music effects with wind. That's how I deal with fan noises. In my noise is really good at masking wind sounds because you can't tell if it's part of, oops, the phones are trying to slip out of my hand. My phone's trying to jump out of my hands. You can't really tell if it's the music from my noise or if it's from my fan. My noise is really good at masking outside noises because sometimes the outside noises work really well with my noise's city sounds. Like if I have a lot of city sounds, I turn on some city sounds from my noise. Oh, and it's beautiful. It meshes together. That's the second commercial for my noise in one video. See, my noise, BBA. See, you guys see how I love you? You see how I give you love? 3 commercials. Free of charge. I work for y'all. Anytime. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Anyway, again, I played the first Magic Research, didn't complete it. Kind of got, to a point where I was like, okay, this is kind of where we're gonna stop right now. Just everything kind of grinded down to incremental kind of like building. And as y'all know, with all building games, once we start getting into incremental improvements only, I start getting a little less interested. I start kind of being forced into a box, and I get a little punchy, get a little, losing my mind a little bit because it's getting a little, hard to progress. And that's just how it goes with builders. They get to a point where they are kind of grindy, and that's totally cool. I mean, that's part of the game. You really have to have perseverance to really, really conquer any builder roguelike RPG. It takes a lot of effort. With your understanding of what I'm going to be doing, let's go ahead and get into Magic Research. And I'm going to have my speaking rate at 60. I do hope that is slow enough, but y'all can let me know in the comments. And of course, in an episode 1, part 1, day 1, this is a good opportunity for you to tell me what you're looking to learn about the game, how the music sounds, if it's too low, too soft. And I feel like it's a little soft right now. I do like to mesh up my noise, so I'll be adding some birds and animals and stuff like that to give it a more strong immersion and lifelike feel to it. This is a school, so this should feel like it's alive. So I'll probably mix in a little springtime, stuff like that, so that it feels really good. All right, and I want you to have a good time. So I'm gonna play for about an hour, and then I'm gonna probably make a segue point cut, and then I'll just record for another hour. So then I'll have a couple of Magic Researches up for y'all. It's a Sunday, so I got about 2-3 hours of free time, and then I've got to do some stuff with the Angels. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can in this episode, while still relaxing a little bit. I'm not going to stress myself out trying to do everything at once. So I want to take my time, and I just want to see what I can do. All right, let's go ahead and hope my voiceover lag isn't being too terrible. Because, voiceover lag's been a problem. I talked about it at the live premiere of Lost Island, and I've had a little issue with voiceover lag. It is probably because my phone is just, when I lost my original phone, which was a Rockstar, I got this sort of Rockstar phone. It's not as good. And I feel like this phone is just slow. I just think it's not the game, it's nothing. It's just my phone. And again, you get these phones, when you get a replacement phone, you get kind of like these refurbished models, They are not brand new. The best phones in the world are the brand new spanking phones. Those are awesome. Brand new from the factory. Those are the best. And then you get these refurbished ones, and I've never liked them. They're slow, they're beat up, I just very disappointed with this phone, with this particular phone. I think this is a 13 or something. Again, I need to upgrade. I probably need my next upgrade is probably going to be, and I can't afford it right now. My next upgrade is probably going to be a 16. I'm going to wait till I at least knock off all the phones off of my account. And then once they're all paid for, you know, and there's no angel time and stuff we need to take care of, then I will probably get maybe an iOS 16, maybe next year, maybe a 17, who knows. But I'm really hoping to go I'm hoping to go 2025 with no new phone. So maybe 2026 it'd be time for me. I think an Angel does need an upgrade. She does have kind of a sketchy phone right now. So an Angel might need a upgrade. And then I will probably do 2026. I'll do an upgrade for myself. So I think that's what we're looking at. Tablet's working really well. So I'm assuming that tablet, the
Please
iPad,
choose a primary
the
element.
iPad's working really well. I have no complaints.
Before starting your story,
Really
you will need to choose a primary element. In Magic Research 2, you are a rookie wizard with a single ambition, to find or create the Philosopher's Stone, a legendary magical item that is said to be able to cure any illness. As you do so, you will learn more than you ever imagined about magic and about the world around you. What kinds of adventures await you?
All right. Our mission, to create the Philosopher's Stone. Reminds me of the Philosopher's Stone in Doncaster. I'm also starting a new series in Doncaster. I'll be talking about some of the more broken cards that are I'm in love with Doncaster's cards. They're so beautiful. But you all know that already.
Before starting your story, you will need to choose a primary element. While you will need to utilize every element at your disposal to succeed, choosing an element as a primary will make it much easier to become proficient in that element, and might allow you to access some specific content related to that element.
All right, so every element has a content, and choosing the correct element gets you ahead. Choosing the wrong element kind of makes you a little slower. But again, y'all are going to know more than me because you've probably already gotten to a certain point where you're really kind of enmeshed quite a bit into the game. I am just on day one, and I have no idea what is going on. Ideally, though, we will learn over time. So what I think we're going to do here is just choose some random element, and hopefully it works out. Now, last time on Magic Research 1, we built gold coins, and that was good to have money. I've never been a fan of money just appearing magically. I don't like that in games. I like to have real world money sitting around, and I like to earn real world money. But it isn't kind of how Magic Research, the original, worked. You basically made money appear like rainbows, and then you had money. And you can make your people make more money. So I'm not a big fan of that. I like real world kind of like mechanics, at least a little bit. I don't mind performing magic, but I like money to be real. I like there to be a real economy because I'm really about that real world economy, auction houses, markets, stores, shops, trades, emporiums. I'm all about actually having
Elements,
real money.
heading.
And I really actually wish there was actually money in the game that I could
Please
earn.
choose a primary element.
But we'll see what happens. Maybe things are different
Fire,
now.
radio button, not checked.
All right, now we're going to choose our element.
Earth,
and
radio
again,
button,
I might have
not
been
checked.
choosing an
Water,
optimal
radio
path.
button,
So,
air, radio button, not checked. Game mode, heading.
excuse me. So we can choose fire,
Air, game mode, heading.
earth, water, air. All right, so we have looks like
Air,
four
water,
choices.
earth, radio button, not fire, radio
Okay,
button,
then we're gonna have a
not
game
checked.
mode. All right, that's gonna be interesting.
Fire, radio button, check.
I'm really big on
Earth,
fire.
water, air, radio button, not checked. You have selected fire. Fire specializes in high
take
temperatures and raw
fire.
power, as well as catalysts, which increase the efficiency with which you can generate
Okay.
resources.
I think we only get one choice.
Game mode, heading. Magic Research 2 has 2 different game modes
Oh,
that can
cool.
slightly
I
change
do like,
gameplay.
you know,
will be
I'm
able to
really
switch
big
between
on
them later in the
resources
options
and
screen.
not overflowing them. All right, now we're going to something called game mode, which sounds very interesting.
Classic. Radio button. Not checked. Modern.
Oh, this
radio
is cool.
Button.
So this
Not
is
checked.
new. Already 2 different versions of this roguelike builder.
Start the game. Dimmed. But modern.
Oh, that's
radio
classic.
Button. Not checked.
I played classic
Modern.
already.
Radio button. Checked.
Ooh,
In the modern game mode,
modern.
carefully plan
I
what
don't
you
know
build.
what's the difference.
Select this for a
It'd be
more
nice to have
challenging,
an
but potentially
explanation.
faster experience.
Let's play modern.
Modern. Classic. Radio button. Classic. Radio button. Checked. Modern. Radio. In the classic game mode, build freely
that
without
sounds
concerns.
interesting.
Select this for a more relaxing, laid-back experience.
Let's check the
the
other
recommended
one,
way
see
to
what
play
it
Magic
says.
Research 2.
Let's see what classic says. Okay, let's play. You know
Furniture
what?
is not limited by
Maybe
land.
we'll try
Instead,
modern
land
later.
reduces their cost.
Maybe
in the classic game mode, build freely without
I
concerns.
actually don't
Select this for a
wanna
more
stress
relaxing,
out, so
laid-back
let's
experience.
choose
The
classic
recommended way
mode.
to
We
play
can build
Magic Research
whatever
2.
heck we want to.
Furniture is not limited by land. Instead, land reduces their cost.
Okay, this is
However,
the recommended
their cost will
way.
scale
And I
much
really
faster to
appreciate the
compensate,
developer
so you will be able to have less of
explains
each with the
what
same
each
resource
mode
caps.
offers. That's fantastic. I really love that.
Start the game button.
Okay, so there are going to be some
Start the game.
things
If you have saved
that are
data from the
gonna
demo
limit
version of
me.
the game, you may load it by opening the save file
All
or
right,
pasting it here.
furniture sounds fun. I've never done furniture before. This is new.
Text field.
Let's start the game.
Save text. Load from file button. Load from file button.
Oh, cool. If y'all been playing the demo, you can paste your demo here.
Save text. Text field. If you have saved data, start the game button.
Oh,
Start the
cool.
game.
That's really nice of
Gather
the
mana
developer
button.
to let people transfer over their demo. That is super nice. Let's start. All right, we're typically in Magic Research, and typically you start doing what they tell you to do, really easy, and then things will start popping off, quests will start popping up, NPCs will start showing up, and then we'll eventually get to a point where we are opening up new stuff. So let's start gathering mana. For some reason, I have a sore finger. My pointer finger on my right hand, which is my primary
Current goal.
phone
Expanded.
using
Press to
finger,
collapse.
is
Heading.
sore.
Gather mana.
Super sore. And
Action.
it's like I've got
Expanded.
like some
Press to
weakness
collapse.
in it.
Home.
And
Heading.
it may be because I slept
Home.
on it
Heading.
wrong, and I think that's what I
Home.
did.
Heading. Actions. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading.
Okay, home heading.
Gather mana. Button. Expand. Current goal. Expanded. Press to
So
collapse.
it's got those
Heading.
expanding
Gather
and
more mana.
contracting menus, and
Current
it
goal.
looks like it's
Expand.
already
Gather
set
mana.
up,
Button.
expanded. So let's
Gather mana. Actions. Expand. Current goal. Expand. Gather mana. Button.
let's
Actions.
gather
Expand.
mana,
Gather
and I
mana.
think we just
Button.
have to double tap and do what
Expand.
it says.
Current goal. Expanded. Gather more mana. Busy. 0%.
Okay.
Home. Tab. Stats. Tab. Options. Tab. Help. Tab. About. Tab.
Let me see if there's any resources. Okay, busy. What does
Cast
that
spell.
mean?
Button. Cast spell. Button.
Although cool, it has the tabs are beautiful. Love tabs, spectacular. Do we need to cast
About.
spell?
Tab. Help. Tab. Options. Stats. Tab.
Maybe I should have.
Help.
I think I
Tab.
should have chosen
Gather
mana.
busy.
Okay,
0%.
so we need to gather
busy.
mana.
0%.
That's the mission.
Home.
I think
Tab. Stats.
what I need
Options.
to do is
Help.
cast a
Tab.
spell.
About. Cast spell. Button. Cast spell.
I think I need to cast a spell. Let's go to.
Help.
I think I need to
Tab.
cast a
About.
spell,
Cast spell. Button.
and I need to.
Mana. 1/100.
What
Heading.
you have to do is you have to make mana. I remember this a little bit. It's pretty much the same game.
Mana. 1/100. Heading. Mana. 1. Cast spell. Button.
Okay, one. Okay,
Cast
so we
spell.
need to do it here.
Cast spell. About. Tab. Help. Tab. Gather mana. Button.
Okay, I'm casting a spell, so you can do it here.
Actions. Expand. Home. Heading. Action. Gather mana. Button. Expand. Current goal.
Okay, it just brought me back
Press
to the
collapse.
gather mana.
Heading.
So even if we are
Gather more mana.
probably on the cast
Busy.
spell.
0%. Home. Tab. Stats. Tab. Options. Tab. Help. Tab. Option. Stat. Home. Busy. 0%. Gather
Okay,
more mana.
that collapses it.
Current goal. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Current goal. Collapsed. Press to expand. Heading. Current goal.
The UI
expanded.
is pretty
Press to
solid
collapse.
here.
Heading. Expand. Gather mana. Button.
Interesting.
Actions. Expanded. Press to collapse. Home. Heading. Gather mana. Button.
The
Gather mana.
menu's super clean.
Gather mana.
The UI's clean.
Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather
I'm just gonna keep
actions.
gathering this
Expand.
mana.
Home. Heading.
I'm gonna
Actions.
start doing this a
Gather
little
mana.
faster.
Button. Expand. Current goal. Expanded. Gather more mana. Busy. 0%.
It'd be nice to hear
Home.
how much
Tab.
I had.
Stats. Tab. Options. Tab. Help. Tab. About. Tab. Cast spell. Button. Cast spell.
I just
About.
want to hear how
Tab.
much we have.
Events menu. Button. Home. Heading. Events menu.
If you hit
button.
cast
menu.
spell-
Button. Menu. Events menu. Home. Heading. Cast spell.
Gives
Head.
you
No
a
spells yet.
breakdown.
Home. Tab.
Oh, there's the events menu and
Stats.
stuff.
Tab.
That's gonna be fun when those quests start breaking out.
Options. Tab. Help. Tab. Option. Stats. Tab. No spells yet.
Okay, we don't
Home.
have any spells,
Tab.
so we gotta
Stats.
check
Tab.
the
Home.
top
No
again.
cast spell. Home.
There's a
Heading.
top tabs and
Cast
bottom
spell.
tabs, it
Heading.
feels like.
Home. Heading. Cast spell. No spells yet. Home. Tab. Stats. Tab. Options. Tab. Help. Tab. About. Tab. Cast spell. But. Mana. 8/100. Heading.
Okay.
Mana. 8/100. Heading. Mana. 8 Mana. 8.
Okay, there's
Cast
the
spell. Button.
totals. I'm swiping from left to right, and I swiped to the right and found the total. Okay.
Options. Tab. Stats.
All right, so we
Home.
know it's to
Tab.
the far right there, so we're just getting
Home.
familiarized with the
Gather,
UI.
gather mana. Button.
All right, let's just go back over to.
Gather mana. Cellular. 4 of 4 bars.
let's go to
Signal
home.
strength. Status bar item. It hasn't been very long
Yeah, we're
since you
just gonna
completed your
hit
magical
this
studies,
for- hit
but you
this
still
button
feel like you
about
barely
100
learned anything.
times.
But even among the little things you did learn, you remember,
While I
after
drink
gathering
coffee,
mana,
let's just
you are
gather
supposed to
mana.
use it to channel it into elemental essences.
Ooh,
Ellipsis.
ooh, ooh. That's
You
not
have gained
good.
the ability to channel elemental essences. You can do so from the home screen or from the spell menu. Tip. You can
Status
view this event and
bar.
other events by pressing on the
Get out of my way.
Materialicons notifications. Notifications bell at the top right corner of the screen.
Okay. Okay, we got a lot of information here, so let's break it down here. So, quests are going to break in. So when you do stuff, you're going to get better at it. You're going to learn something, and then you're going to be given these little breakout, little kind of like texts, which are very well organized. And in the upper right corner is going to be your notifications information. So typically notifications are somewhere in the lower bottom corners in most games, but in Magic Research, they're in the upper right corner. So whenever we do something, we probably need to check and see what we've done, because there's probably a more efficient way of doing it. And we have already been given another thing to do, which is sort of like our quests. We're building, but it's also quests. We're supposed to create some essences, which is what I remember from the first game, which are pretty easy to do. There's nothing here earth-shatteringly difficult yet. And then we were also told we can do our creation process from the casting or the home menu. So that's good to know. But remember, there's gonna be a lot of distractions. So if you're like me, you get distracted easily. Yeah, Magic Research can, keep you kind of flying all over the place. So take your time and relax. don't be hard on yourself. I have a lot of gratitude toward this developer for creating an experience that's both relaxing and can be very competitive. Again, it's very much like Empire's Order, because Empire's Order is very much a card roguelike that is a builder, and it can be quite competitive when you get really, really deep into it. And this is going to be the same way. It could be very competitive. And of course, really love that more than one different mode. So even when we get done with this mode, we still can go back and replay it again in the modern mode, which is going to be really fun.
All right, 1. The power of magic. Heading.
Let's see here.
Close,
This music
close,
from
button.
My Noise is really working for me here. I'm really liking this music. Let's see here.
Close. The power of magic. Heading. It hasn't been very long
Okay,
since you
let's hear
completed your
this
magical
quest
studies,
again.
but you still
I
feel
know
like you
the
barely learned anything.
quests are gonna
But
pop
even
up,
among the little things you
voiceover's
did
gonna
learn,
read it
you
out of
remember, after
nothing.
gathering
I'm
mana,
just
you
gonna
are
listen
supposed
to
to use it to
myself
channel it
again
into
here.
elemental essences. Ellipsis. You have gained the ability to channel elemental essences. You can do so from the home screen or from the spell menu. Tip. You can view this event and other events by pressing on the Materialicons notifications bell at the top right corner of the screen.
Okay.
It hasn't been very long. Close. Button. Close.
Okay. All
Channel
right.
air. Button.
Let's make some magical essences. We also need to
Expand.
build some more.
Channel water.
Gather
Expand.
more mana.
Channel earth. Dim. Expand. Channel fire.
And we'll
button.
close that. Okay, now we have the essences. So we'll need to expand these.
Channeling.
Do you
Expanded.
believe you
Press
can
to
leave
collapse.
them expanded?
Heading. Expand.
Or you
Gather
can leave
mana.
them
Button.
contracted so that there's less
Gather
space
mana.
taken up
Gather
on
mana.
the screen.
Gather
Less
mana.
swiping.
Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana.
Let's
mana.
gather some more
Gather
mana.
mana. Gather mana.
I want to get to 100 mana.
Home. Tab. Stats. Tab. Options. Help.
Mana.
Tab.
Mana.
Stats.
Doesn't
Home.
matter.
Channel water and air essence. Current goal. Expanded. Press to collapse.
Let's see if we're
Heading.
getting any busies.
Options. Tab. Help. About. Cast spell. Mana. 21/100. Heading.
No, I don't hear a busy, like...
Channel fire. Channeling. Expand. Gather mana. Button. Gather mana. Gather mana.
Cool.
Gather
So
mana.
it's 21.
Gather mana.
We still need to
Gather
build
mana.
a bunch.
Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana.
Let's keep
Gather mana. Gather mana.
cranking out that
Gather
mana.
Gather mana. Gather mana. Gather mana. Expand. Gather mana. Button. Gather mana. 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 Gather mana.
I need some more
Gather mana.
coffee.
Gather mana. 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 Gather mana.
I'm being
Gather
very
mana.
linear.
Dim. Cast spell. Button. Cast spell. Button. Mana. 100/100. Heading.
Think we made it to maximum. Maximum power. Yes. We're at maximum power. All right. Now we can focus on these essences. Let's refill our coffee. So, yeah, nothing I'm doing is optimal. Don't expect to do it. Maybe I am doing optimal things. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just going to do it how I want to do it. So I don't expect what I'm doing is efficient. But you know how we do it here on Build It Mondays. We don't do anything efficiently. We experiment, we tinker, we poke. Yeah. GAC committee. Yeah. You know, grab. Yeah. You know, we get it. Yeah. We do all that stuff here in GA. In I was gonna say GAC. GAC is just, if you know, those of you who know me knows what the GAC is. It's a private inside joke, but in the the visually impaired community knows what the GAC is. All right, coffee's going up. All right, while I'm in the kitchen, well, you have a pleasure of being with me in my kitchen as the coffee brews. Grab a little splash of milk. I like to put a tiny bit of 2% in my coffee. And no, I haven't eaten breakfast. I need to eat breakfast here. I am getting a little hungry. And I know I should have done that before I started recording, but I slept in this morning, so it was really nice to sleep in. Oh, it's so nice sleeping in. I really love that. I didn't go to bed till late last night. I was listening to one of my new books, which is Magic Card Battle Academy. Let me get the name right. I'll get back with y'all on that one. It's so good. The guy who does Dungeon Crawler Carl, I think his name is. He's an excellent reader. He is in this book, and there's several other readers. Okay, I'm going to put my phone down. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second because I can't pour milk and hold the phone. So, but yeah, there's a good reader in there from the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I can't wait for those books to come back. That book to come back this year. And there's also one of my readers, I think, from Everybody Loves Large Chess in there too. So, again, just fantastic readers in that series. When I get the Battle Mage Academy, I think it's called Battle Mage Academy. Fact check me. I'll find out. Give me 1 second. Let me pour the milk. I'll be back and give me 2 minutes. All right, there we go. Coffee's up. This will get me through. Yeah, now I feel good. Nothing better than sitting around in your boxers playing video games, hanging out with all of you all. No pants is always good. SpongeBobbing it. SpongeBobbing it. Yeah, no pants is always good. Nothing better in the summer and autumn than no pants. All right, we're back. Let's caffeinate here correctly. Let's get our magic coffee up. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's get into these essences and then, of course, we will be checking our notifications. But again, there's a lot of distractions, so I don't like to get down the distraction point too much because it takes me on these wild goose chases. So I'm going to try to stay away from too many distractions. But then again, distractions are part of the fun, you know?
Expanded. Press to channel fire button. Channel fire button. Expand.
Okay, we're maxed the mana.
Channel fire.
Let's channel our
collapse.
fire.
Channel some of your mana into fire essence. A basic resource. Plus 15 fire essence.
Let's expand.
Cost.
Okay, I'm expanding everything. Okay, don't know what this stuff is. Okay, so this one, again, I talked about this before. I'm less anal retentive about it. Again, your total mana is the first number, and then there's a slash, and then the requirement that the amount you're going to use is the second
Cost,
number.
mana,
So if
100,
I channel this
button.
fire,
Mana, cost.
if
Channel
I
some of your
create
mana
this
into
fire
collapse.
essence,
Channel
I'll
fire,
use up
button.
10 of my 100
Channel fire.
mana, okay? So let's do it.
Collapse. Channel some of your mana into fire essence. Cost. Mana. 90. Channel earth.
I don't know if we
Expand.
should channel a bunch of fire.
Channel earth.
But
button.
I'm just going to
Channel
channel
earth.
a little bit of each, okay?
Expand. Channel water. Button. Channel water. Expand. Channel air. Button.
Let's just channel earth.
Close. Button.
We don't need to
Close.
expand it.
Button. You are already pretty tired of gathering mana on your own.
Let's channel
Luckily,
water.
you remember something else from your studies. Neat little objects that automatically generate it. And
Let's
you also
channel
recall
air.
how to make them.
Do a little bit of
Ellipsis.
everything.
You can now build mana spouts. Screen recording in progress. 10:20.
All right. Mana spouts, I remember that. So mana spouts
You are already pretty tired of
are
gathering
going to
mana on
make
your own.
mana for
Luckily,
us, so
you
our
remember
finger
something
doesn't
else
get
from your
tired.
studies. Neat little objects that automatically generate it. And you also
Oops.
recall how to make them.
Sorry, there's a
Ellipsis.
status bar
You can now
peak
build mana
again.
spouts.
I'm not a fan of that.
Close. Button.
All right,
Close.
we have
Button.
unlocked a new part of our building resource. Mana spouts will create mana
Channel air.
for us.
Button.
They're very, very important. Let's close our
Channel.
tutorial
Channel water.
/NPC /quest. All right, now
Expand.
we're going to
Channel
need
earth.
to build.
Button.
We're going to
Mana.
build
Cost.
some mana.
Channel some of your mana into
spouts.
fire essence. A basic resource. Cost. Mana.
I'm going to
Channel
close
earth.
that
Button.
fire
Expand.
channel
water.
thing because it's
expand.
it's very
Channel
simple.
air. But expand. Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Mana spout. Button. Mana. Expand. Channel air. Button. Channeling. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Channeling. Collapsed. Press to expand. Heading. Mana spout. Button. Mana. Expand. Channeling. Collapsed. Press to expand. Heading.
Oh, let's collapse that.
Mana. Expanded.
I want
Press
everything.
Mana spout.
Oop.
Button.
Ooh.
Expand. Collapse.
Oh, actually,
A small piece of furniture that
You can
automatically
close
produces
the
mana.
whole thing.
Key for any
Okay.
wizard. +1 mana. /sec.
Let's expand that. First, I like to
Cost.
hear what it can do
Water.
first.
10/10.
Okay, so 1 mana per second.
Air,
So
8/5.
it's furniture. That's
Channel and
interesting.
build. Button. Air.
Oh,
8/water.
okay, so it
10/10.
costs water. So I'll need to go
A small
back and
piece of
forth
furniture that automatically
channeling.
produces mana. Key for any wizard. +1 mana. /sec.
Okay.
Cost. Water. 10/air. 8/5. Channel and build. Button. Channel and build.
Okay, so it's gonna channel mana plus. Okay, let's do it.
Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Channeling. Collapsed. Press to expand.
go.
Heading. Channeling. Expanded. Press to collapse.
I
Heading.
hope it's
Channel.
so.
Channeling.
Again, it's
Expanded.
take me a
Press
bit
to collapse.
till I get used
Heading.
to it.
Expand. Event. Gather mana. But 55% battery power. Not charging. Status bar
Let's
item.
expand channeling. I feel a little better that way.
You hear a sound coming from one of your mana spouts. When you investigate, you notice it is overflowing with mana. It appears you've gotten lucky. They found a pool of it. Your mana spouts will
Okay,
produce
the
double
status bar is
mana
gonna be
for the next 5
annoying.
minutes. Close. Button.
All right.
Channel
right,
some
we
of your
got
mana into
double
fire
the
essence.
amount
A
of
basic
mana
resource.
being
Plus 15
produced.
collapse.
So that's
Channel
really
fire.
super
Button.
cool.
Channeling.
So
Expand. Gather mana.
let's
Dim.
close
Button.
the information.
Actions. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Gather mana. Expand. Channeling. Expanded. Channel fire. Button. Collapse. Channel some of your mana into fire essence.
we don't
A
have to
basic
gather
resource.
mana
Plus 15 fire
anymore.
essence. Collapse.
Again, I like to check everything.
Expand. Channel earth. Button. Expand. Channel fire. Button. Channel fire. Expand.
Let's.
Channel earth.
We'll
Button.
just collapse
Channel
that,
earth.
and we'll make
Expand.
it as we need
Channel
it.
water. Button. Channel water. Expand. Channel air. Button. Channel air.
Let's just channel
Expand.
that stuff.
Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Mana spout. 1. Dim. Button. Collapse. A small piece of furniture that automatically produces mana. Key for any wizard. +2 mana. /sec. Cost. Water. 10/13.
We need to build more mana spouts.
Air. 11/7. Channel and build. Button. Current goal. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading.
Okay, 2 mana per second. Okay, we have goals. So the goal menu has now come up, GOAL. So that's a very important menu, kind of tells you what you need to work on. Again, that's very familiar with that. If you are familiar with Home Quest, it kind of uses the goal menu too.
Current goal, expanded,
the
press
goal
to collapse.
menu
Heading.
Functionality.
Channel Earth Essence.
Okay,
busy,
interesting.
45%. Resources, heading. Fire Essence 30/100.
It's expanded, so
Earth
let's
Essence
hear
27/100.
what our goals are.
Water Essence 10/100.
We need to
Essence
channel
11/100.
Essence.
Water Essence 11/100. Home, tab. Essence 11, Water Essence 10/100. Earth Essence, Fire Essence, Resources, busy, 4, Channel Earth Essence, current goal, expand, channel and build, button. Air, 11, water, 10/ cost.
Okay, so things are being built.
Water, 10/ air, 11, channel and build.
Let's build a...
Channel and build.
Let's build another
air, forced water,
mana
cost.
spout thingy.
A small piece of furniture that automatically collapse. Mana spout, 2, dim,
Let's build. I think that's all you have to do.
Mana, expanded.
Okay, we have
press,
2
expand.
mana spouts built. And that's
mana,
the thing, you
expanded.
gotta
Press to collapse.
analyze
spout,
how many
2,
you can
dim,
have.
button.
It will dim out, which is very
Collapse.
perfect
A small piece of
to let
furniture
you know
that
you
cost.
can't build any
Water,
more.
7/17. Air, channel and build, button. Air, channel and build, current goal, expanded.
Okay, I
press
think
to
we're at our
collapse.
max
Heading.
there.
Channel and build, button. Channel and build. Current
Okay.
goal, expanded. Press to collapse. Channel Earth Essence. Busy, 45%.
Let's build another.
Channel Earth, current goal, channel and build.
Just keep
button.
build. I'm gonna keep building to we're not
Current
supposed
goal,
to build
expanded.
anymore.
Press to collapse. Channel and build, button. Channel and build. Air, water, 9/27.
That's busy.
Cost. A small piece of furniture that automatically produces mana. Collapse. Mana spout, 4, dim, button.
9/27.
A
So
small
we
piece
need
of furniture
more
that
of this
cost.
stuff to get all this.
Water, 9/27. Air, 0/14.
Okay, we got 4 mana spouts, so we're doing good.
Water, 9, air, 0/14. Water, air, 0/14.
So we have to build
Channel and build,
more
button.
of these buildings.
Current goal, expanded, press to collapse. Channel and air, water, not cost.
Need to
A small
build
piece
more
of furniture that
air.
collapse. Mana spout, 4, dim, button. Mana, expanded, press to expand. Channel air, button. Channel air. Expand, channel air, button. Channel air. Expand. Mana, expanded, expand.
Build some
Channel
air.
air, button. Channel air. Expand. Channel air, expand. Mana, expanded, press
I'm
to
just
collapse.
making it
Mana
myself
spout, 4,
too.
dim,
Let's
button,
see.
collapse. A small piece of furniture, cost. Water, 9/27. Air, channel and air, 24/14. Water, cost. A small piece of furniture, collapse. Mana spout, 4, dim, mana, expanded,
Oh,
press
yeah,
to
yeah.
collapse,
So
expand.
we can kind of
Channel air,
move the
button.
process along by
Expand.
channeling,
Mana,
making
expanded,
the essences
expand.
ourselves.
Channel air, expand. Channel water, button. Channel water. Channel water. Channel water. Channel water. Expand. Channel earth, button. With a more stable mana income, you
Let's
feel a little
expand
relieved.
the
It is one less
water.
problem off your hands. However, your reserves are still not very
Okay,
large.
easy
It would be
peasy.
great if you could cast more powerful spells, but that requires more
Let's
mana.
expand.
Ellipsis.
Okay,
You remember
okay,
your
we have
basic
an
lessons.
event.
That
Okay.
spoke of earthern shards that could increase this capacity, which can also be easily built. You will need to try that. Ellipsis. You can now build mana shards.
All right. All right. Okay, mana shards are the next logical progression. We need to have, wizards typically have mana crystals, gems, shards that they can tap into for power, for their, basically their creation of objects. So their conjuration. So, and again, it's really moving at a very logical pace. I really appreciate this a lot more. I like that they've broken this dynamic down to the part that you're building something. It's much better. It's moving at a much more logical pace. So now we're going to be building things that are going to be storing up our mana. And again, it's going to be a little complex at first.
You feel a little relief.
Again, I'm
it is one
always
less
very
problem off your
thrown
hands.
off in the beginning.
However,
and
your
then
reserves are still not very
time,
large. It would be great if you could cast more powerful spells,
So we
but that
now
requires
have a
more
new
mana.
quest, so
Ellipsis.
let's read it
You
again.
remember your basic lessons that spoke of earthen shards that could increase this capacity, which can also be easily built. You will need to try that. Ellipsis. You can now build mana shards. Close button.
Okay.
Channel earth button. Expand. Channel water. Expand. Mana.
Okay,
Expanded.
mana shards
Press to
are
collapse.
next.
Mana spout.
Let's
4
close
button.
that. All right. Now that we're kind of building some stuff,
Mana spout.
let's see
4.
what we're looking at
Mana
here.
spout. 5 dim button. Collapse. A small piece of furniture that
4
cost.
button. I think we can just hit
Water,
that and build another
22/34.
one.
Air 10/17. Channel and build button. Mana shard.
All right, yeah.
Button.
When you hear that dim, that means you're at your max.
Channel and air 10/17. Channel and build button. Air water 22/34. Cost. A small piece of
All right, now
collapse.
we're at mana shard.
Mana spout 5 dim button.
I think we can collapse the mana
spout.
spouts
5 dim
now
button.
because
Collapse.
we'll come back to it.
Expand.
We can again, you can collapse it so it
Mana
isn't
shard
in your
button.
way.
Expand. Collapse.
Let's collapse that.
A small furniture that allows you to accumulate
We'll
cost.
expand it if there's things we need to tinker in there
40.5/40. Water
with. Let's expand the
22/20.
mana shards
Channel
and
and
see
build
what
button.
we need to do with mana
Current goal.
shards now.
Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Channel. Water. Earth. 40. Cost. A small furniture that allows collapse. Mana shard. Button.
Okay, this is the... Okay, mana shard.
Collapse.
Okay. Sometimes
A small furniture that
everything
allows you
is
to
very
accumulate more mana,
closely
to
named,
cast more
so
powerful
I get a little
spells, plus
confused.
100
Okay.
max.
So
Mana.
mana shard time, it's going to cost us, I do believe, our
Cost.
essences. So
Earth. 40.5/40.
oh, cool. 100 max mana
Water,
is
22/20.
excellent.
Channel and build. Button. Current goal.
Okay,
Expanded. Channel and build. Button.
40.5/40. So
Channel
we
and
have
build.
enough.
Current goal.
22/20.
Expanded. Press to collapse. Fill up your essence storage.
Let's do that.
Busy.
Okay,
30%.
That's being built.
Resources. Heading.
Okay, we need to fill up our essence storage. Got you. Okay, so we have a goal, and it's better to follow what the goals.
Busy.
It's better to
30%. Fill up
complete
your
the
essence
goals,
storage.
reach the goals, and then that
Current goal.
logically
Expanded.
opens
Channel
up
and build.
the
Water. 2/26.
kind of interactions with
0.50
the.
cost. A small
game.
furniture that allows you to accumulate more mana, to cast more powerful spells.
Let's
collapse.
fill up our essence
A small
storage.
furniture collapse. Mana shard. 1. Dim. Button. Expand. Mana spout. 5. Dim. Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Expand. Channel air. Button. Expand. Channel water. Expand.
Okay, we need
Channel
to
earth.
build more
Expand.
essences.
Channel fire. Channeling. Expand. Gather mana. Dim. Button. Expand. Channeling.
Let's fill
Expanded.
up our
Press to collapse.
essences.
Heading. Channel fire. Button. Channel fire. Expand. Channel earth. Button. Channel earth. Expand. Channel water. Button. Channel
Let's-
water. Expand. Channel air. Button.
Let's
Channel air.
expand all this stuff.
Expand. Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Expand. Channel air. Button. Channel air. Expand. Channel water. Button. Channel water. Expand. Channel earth. Button. Channel earth. Expand. Channel fire. Button. Channel fire. Channeling. Expand. Gather mana. Button. Actions. Gather mana. Dim. Expand. Channeling. Expanded.
And I think
Press
there's
to
an
collapse.
easy
Heading.
way to tell if it's being built.
Expand. Channeling. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Channeling. Collapsed. Press to expand. Heading. Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Mana spout.
I wonder if I can
5,
get it to
button.
do it all at once.
Mana. Channeling. Collapsed. Press to expand.
Let's
Expand.
collapse that.
Gather mana.
See
Dim.
if I
Button.
can
Expand.
channel
Channeling.
it all
Collapse.
at the same
Press
time.
to expand. Heading. Mana. Expanded. Press. Mana spout. 5. Button. Expand. Mana shard. 1. Button. Expand. Mana spout. 5. Button. Mana spout. 5.
Don't know.
Mana spout. 6. Dim. Button. Event pop-up. Pool of mana. Heading.
Let's go. Let's see if this will.
You hear a sound
Maybe
coming from
that
one of your
will
mana spouts.
do it.
When you
I think we have a
investigate, you notice
store.
it is overflowing with mana. It appears you've gotten
All
lucky.
right, I think
They've
we
found
did
a pool
good.
Of it.
I
Your
think
mana
it's going
spouts
to
will
do it on
produce
its
double
own
mana
now, but
for the
I'll
next 5 minutes.
periodically check in. All right, cool. Yeah, all right, for the next 5 minutes, we're getting double the amount of mana, so our spell, you know, again, I'm not going to know all the order. I'm going to make a lot of inaccurate statements. Please
Close,
check out
button,
your
close,
quest
button.
tutorial information in your help
Mana,
sections.
expanded,
There's a
press to
help
collapse,
tab
heading.
below.
Mana spout,
Read
6,
that
dim,
thoroughly
button,
because you're probably going to know
expand.
more about
Mana
this game
shard,
than
1,
I will.
dim, button,
You know.
collapse. A small furniture that allows you to accumulate more
All right,
mana.
we just got a
Cost.
nice healthy pool
Earth,
of mana.
54.5/51. Water, 8/26. Channel and build, button. Current goal, expanded, press to collapse. Head, fill up your essence storage.
Oh, we need more water.
Busy, 30%.
We need water.
Resources, heading. Fire essence 90/100. Earth essence 54.5/100. Water essence 8/100.
Okay, we need to fill up our essence storage.
Air essence 25/100. Water essence 8/100.
We need a lot more water essence. Okay, we need to leave that menu expanded.
Earth essence, fire, resource, busy. Fill up your current goal.
Let's
Channel
get
and water. Earth 54.5/51.
The air essence voiceover is pronouncing it. Samantha's
Mana,
pronouncing
expanded,
it very
press to
strangely.
collapse, heading.
All right, let's do air and water.
Channeling, collapsed, press to expand, heading. Channeling, expanded,
Let's
press to collapse,
let's
heading.
see if headings works here. Yes. All right. So headings works.
Channel fire, button. Expand. Channel earth, button. Expand. Channel water, button. Channel water.
All right, headings works really
Channel water.
seamlessly and beautifully. It's very
Channel
streamlined
water.
UI.
Channel water. With more close, button.
Let's
With
channel
more mana reserves,
water.
you have managed to stockpile some elemental essence.
Channel water.
You think of saving some
Do we
room in
do
your
it
home for
once?
magical
I
storage
think we
furniture,
just keep
so you can
clicking it.
stockpile even more. You briefly ask yourself, why would you even want more? But you rid yourself of that thought.
Uh-oh,
With this
we
much
have a-
essence, the magical power you have is still very limited. Ellipsis. You will surely need to accumulate more. You can now build essence storages, which allow you to hold more elemental essence at once.
Oh, cool. All right, so we're gonna
Close,
improve our essence storage. So
Mana spout,
again, that's
6,
logical because we need to have more sitting around. So when we need to do a building project, we have the available funds.
Mana, expanded,
All right,
press
close
to
that
collapse,
tutorial.
heading. Mana spout, 6, button.
I'm going to. What I need to
Mana
do
spout, 6.
here first,
Mana
I'm
spout,
gonna
7,
finish
dim,
what I was
button.
doing.
Mana, expand. Channel air, button. Channel air. Channel air.
Might as well build
Channel
that.
air. Channel air. Channel air.
Might as well do that.
Channel air. Channel air.
Let's
dim.
channel that air.
Expand.
Might as well
Mana,
do your
expanded,
work for
press to
yourself.
collapse. Expand. Channel air. Dim. But expand. Channel water. Button. Channel water.
I think we're maxed out on
Channel
our
water.
storage on air.
Channel water. Dim. Expand. Channel water. Dim. Button. Expand. Channel earth. Button.
Let's max out the
Channel
water.
Channel
And
earth.
I'm just
dim.
double tapping it. It's
Expand.
really,
Channel fire.
really
Button.
well thought
Channel
out,
fire.
easy
Dim.
to deal with.
Channel fire. Dim. Channeling. Expanded. Press to collapse.
Let's
Heading.
max all these
Channel
things
fire.
out,
Dim.
and then
Button.
we'll build the storage.
Expand. Channeling. Expanded. Press to collapse.
Okay,
channel
we're maxed
fire.
out
Dim.
here.
Expand.
Cool.
Channel
All
earth.
right.
Dim. Button. Mana. Mana spout.
All right, now let's
button.
go build some storage.
Mana spout. 7. Mana spout. 8. Dim. Button. Expand. Mana spout. Expand. Collapse. A
Let's
small
build
piece of
more
furniture
mana
that automatically
spouts.
costs. Water. 45/70. Air. 72/35.
Mana spouts.
Channel and build. Button. Mana shard.
Let's
1.
expand
Button.
it, see if there's any new buildings to build.
Collapse. Mana shard. 1. Button. Mana shard. 1. Mana shard. 2. Dim. Button. Collapse. A small furniture that allows you to accumulate cost. Earth. 49/66. Water.
Let's
19/33.
build another mana
Channel and
shard.
build. Button. Storage. Expanded.
Got
Press to
2
collapse.
now.
Head. Essence storage. Dim. Button. Expand. Current goal. Expand. Collapse. A magical storage that allows you to accumulate cost. Earth. 49/60. Channel and build. Button. Current goal.
Essence
Expanded. Press to
storage.
collapse. Build an essence storage.
Let's expand that.
Current goal. Channel and build. Earth. 49/60. Cost. A magical storage that'll collapse. Essence storage. Dim. Button.
Essence
Collapse.
storage.
A magical storage that allows you to accumulate more elemental essence. Plus
Gotta
400
find
max.
essence
Fire
storage.
essence. Plus 400 max. Earth essence. Plus 400 max. Water essence. Plus 400
Okay,
max.
essence storage
Essence.
is here.
Cost. Earth. 49/60.
Okay, so this is going to
Channel
give
and
us
build.
quite
Button.
a bit of storage.
Channel and build. Earth. Channel and build.
49/60.
Button.
We need 60.
Channel and build.
Okay, so we need a lot of essence to build this structure.
Channel and build. Channel and build. Dim. Earth. 111/165.
I'm just going to keep hitting that button, see if that does it. Is it doing it?
Cost.
I think we did
A
it.
magical storage that allows you to accumulate more elemental essence. Plus 400 max. Fire essence.
All right,
Plus 400
I
max.
think that
Earth
does
essence.
it. When you
Plus
find
400
that button,
max.
you just
Water
keep
essence.
hitting that.
Plus
Channel and
400
build.
max.
Channel and
Air
build
essence.
seems to do the work.
Collapse. Essence storage. 3. Dim. Button. Collapse. A magical storage. Cost. Earth. 100. Channel and build. Current goal. Channel fire essence. Busy. 90%.
Okay, we have 3. So
Resources.
that's really
Heading.
easier.
Fire essence 100/1300. Earth essence 111/1300.
Okay, busy means it's working, so. Okay.
Water essence
So this is your total
19/1300.
storage. It just tells you what your maximum is. So
Earth essence water
you
essence
can't go beyond your maximum
19/1300.
until you increase the
Essence
storage
7
capacity.
Tab.
Simple
Essence
kind of
72/1300.
building mechanics.
Tab. Essence water essence 19. Earth essence
Oh,
100. Fire
water,
essence 100. Resources. Heading.
Water's
Busy.
really low.
90%. Channel fire essence. Current goal. Expanded. Press to collapse. Channel and build. Button. Earth.
Okay.
111/165.
Water
Channel and build. Button.
lagging.
Current goal. Expand. Channel and
Excuse
Earth.
me.
1. Cost. A magical storage that allows collapse. Essence storage. 3. Dim. Storage. Expanded. Press to channel and build. Button. Water. 19/33. Earth. 111/66. Cost.
Let's
A
build
small
some more
furniture that allows you
air.
to accumulate mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Mana spout. 8. Dim. Button. Storage. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Mana. Channeling. Expand. Actions. Expanded. Press to collapse. Gather mana. Dim. Button. Channeling. Expand. Channel fire. Button. Expand. Channel earth. Button. Expand. Channel water. Button.
Where's my essence?
Expand. Channel air. Button. Channel air. Channel air. Channel air. Channel air. Channel air.
Let's channel air.
Channel air. Channel air.
Wow, we've already been
Channel
playing
air.
for an hour.
Channel air.
Of course, the intro took
Channel
a
air.
little time.
Channel air. Channel air.
I'm going
Channel
to
air.
channel some air
Channel
real
air.
quick and wrap this
Channel
first
air.
episode
Channel
up.
air. Channel air. Channel air. Channel air. Channel air. Expand. Channel air. Expand. Channel air. Expand. Channel water. Button. Channel water. 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 Dimmed. Channel water. Event pop-up. Cool. You hear a sound coming from one of your mana spouts. When you investigate, you notice it is overflowing with mana. It appears you've gotten lucky. They found a pool of it. Your mana spouts will produce double the mana for the next 5 minutes.
All right.
Close button.
All right.
Mana spout, 8 button.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Mana spout 9.
Getting more mana pools.
Mana.
Starting to get
Channeling.
the flow.
Expanded.
Getting a little
Press to collapse.
here.
Heading. Channel Earth button.
All right. So
Channel Earth. Channel Earth.
Let's build
Channel
another
Earth.
mana.
Channel Earth.
Build another
Channel
one.
Earth. Channel Earth. Expand. Channel water button. Expand. Channel air button. Expand. Mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Mana spout 9 button. Mana spout 10. Collapse. Small piece of furniture that automatically produces mana. Key for any wizard. Cost. Water 189/114. Air 472/57. Channel and build button. Air. Water 1 mana. Expanded. Press to collapse. Mana spout 10 button. Mana spout 10. Mana spout 11. Dim.
Wow, we're
button.
starting to get enough.
Storage. Expanded. Press to collapse. Heading. Essence storage 3 button. Essence storage 3. Essence storage.
Let's
4,
keep building
dim,
more
button.
of those.
Current goal. Expanded. Press to collapse. Channel fire essence.
Storage expanded.
Busy.
Let's build
90%.
more. Essence storage.
Resources. Heading.
Okay.
Fire essence 100/1700. Earth essence 189/1700.
Okay, we need to channel fire.
Water essence 75/1700. Air essence
we're almost there.
415/1700.
Okay, let's see what we got for resources. Okay, we're starting to get used to the kind of functionality here. The UI is super clean, sleek, and perfect. The menus are greatly more streamlined. To the developer, hats off to you. You've done a fantastic job. I understand this game a lot more. For those of you who are new to it, it will take a minute for you to kind of get used to the flow. Again, keep watching my videos. I'm sure to have more and more insights. And of course, you could swing by my Discord community to talk about Magic Research too. Hope you are in the mood for some really enlightening conversation and topic. Of course, conversations start with 2 people or more, so you're part of the solution, not the problem. So come by, bring your happy face, your smile, and your happy personality and kindness, and I'm sure a wonderful exchange of ideas will take place. So bring your good soul to the conversation and good things will happen. I'll be there in Discord. I know I've got Madness keeping an eye on things, but I'm always looking for moderators, and I know it takes me a while to vet you a little bit. What I'm looking for in a moderator is somebody who is friendly, somebody who is A, non-political, B, non-religious, and C, non-politically woke. I don't need any of those principles. I need you to stay away from all of those things. I just need somebody who loves games, who's friendly, who's good with people, and who knows how to make sure things are progressing smoothly. I just need you to meet and greet people, say hello, talk to them, ask them what they're interested in, what games they play, things like that, and let the conversation naturally progress. Check in periodically and meet and greet any new people that show up. And if you see any troublemakers, you know what to do. Come talk to me, and we'll decide whether or not we need to pipe them down or something. But that's basically what I'm looking for in moderators. Someone who is mature and friendly and knows their boundaries and can meet and greet people who come into my Discord community. I'm looking for several of those folks, but I'm also looking for people to be chatters and greeters and conversationalists. So if you're really good at that, I'm also looking to add you to my team. And of course, I will mention you in my videos, and I'd like to get to talk to you and get to know you personally. So, and that's the kind of thing. But I definitely want my Discord community to be a friendly and happy place. So I really thank you all for doing that for me. It's really great to launch this experience. But that's going to wrap it up for Magic Research Part 1. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Then I'm going to go ahead and back-to-back record. So I have something for tomorrow uploading, and I actually have something for the week, the following week. So thank you very much for coming to Magic Research 2. Again, you can find a link to the game in my description. And The thumbnail is Build It Mondays by Poyo, so you can find a description of the thumbnail in the description. Check it out. But I definitely appreciate MyNoise for giving us some very good working music. So we got a really good working music from MyNoise. It was spectacular. And I really like this Magic Research 2. It's really clean. The UI is really perfect. The explanations and tutorial are so good. They're so much more refined. Everything's more streamlined. And I can't wait to unlock things like dungeons and fighting monsters and bosses. There's so much to do. Tournaments. I'm super excited. Very, very, very happy with this so far. I will be playing this again. We haven't forgotten about our other Build It games. Again, sometimes I get on a Build It game for like 5 or 6 episodes, and then I'll get a little bit grindy on it, and I'll stop and play a different one. So don't think we're done with all the other builders. We will be playing Dark Room. We'll be playing Agent of Adventure, and we'll still continue to play Home Quest. So Mondays are full of all the best Build It games, Build It rogues. It's going to be spectacular. You're going to have a great time. But have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Please consider liking this video, especially since it's day 1 of our adventure in Magic Research 2. I'd really appreciate that, folks. Share it around the community. Swing by Mobile Accessible Games. Subscribe to Aaron Spelker. Check out Illegally Cited, Jesse Anderson. Don't forget to subscribe to him. He's a great guy. And the rest of the folks around the visually impaired gaming and YouTube community, support them. That's really a good thing to do. But I'm going to wrap it up. I got to go. I got things to do later today. So I want to get one more episode in, day 2. And so that's it. Take care, folks.